Welcome to this YouTube channel. In this video we are going to talk about top 10 insane weapons of all time. So before starting this video, like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel for future updates. Take a look at 10 of the most dangerous and lethal weapons ever devised by mankind. All of these weapons were invented in the 20th century, while some of its ancestors may be traced back thousands of years. Before going on to the big things, we'll start with 3 weapons that can be utilized by a single soldier. Number 10. RPG, Rocket-Propelled Grenade. Anti-tank rockets can be fired from the shoulder with the RPG. It was developed into a fearsome anti-tank weapon based on the Panzerfaust of Nazi Germany. A multi-million-dollar tank can be destroyed by a soldier with limited training and a cheap and simple rocket-propelled grenade. The Viet Cong and the People's Army employed it extensively against the Americans during the Vietnam War. When the Soviet Army invaded Afghanistan, they were met with the Mujahideen, who quickly learned how to utilize it against tanks and military vehicles. The American Army created its own version of the RPG in the middle of the 1950s, dubbed the lightweight anti-tank weapon. Since their conception, RPGs have posed a threat to armored vehicles and tanks. Number 9. DSR-50, the .50 cal sniper rifle. The DSR-50 is a bolt-action sniper rifle that fires the colossal .50 caliber BMG cartridge. It's based on the DSR-1, a sniper rifle designed for police officers. The DSR-50 features a built-in hydraulic recoil damping system in the buttstock, as well as an integrated muzzle brake that decreases muzzle blast. We'll leave what happens when you shot a human to your imagination, as it was designed to punch holes in, lightly, armored military vehicles. Number 8. Flamethrower. What is the definition of a flamethrower? A flamethrower is a type of incendiary device that is specifically designed to project flames in a long, controlled stream. Flamethrowers were initially employed by the ancient Greeks in the 1st century AD. Flamethrowers were used by the Germans throughout the First World War, and they were more extensively used in the Second World War. Some flamethrowers are designed to project a stream of fire caused by a flammable liquid that has been lit, while others are meant to project a stream of fire caused by a flammable liquid that has been ignited. Others are made to project a lengthy gas flame. The most prevalent form of liquid used in military flamethrowers is water. Commercial equipment use propane and natural gases, preferably high-pressure versions, because they are regarded safer to use. Flamethrowers were primarily used by the military to attack fortifications, bunkers, and other structures. Flamethrowers have more agricultural applications in civilian life. They can be used to clear fields. For example, portable flamethrowers are usually two-part devices, a backpack for the fuel and a tube for the output, but they can also be installed on a vehicle for convenient deployment. They're easy to use and maintain, but you don't want to be on the receiving end of them, thus they're number 8 on our list. Number 7. Schwerer Gustav. The name Schwerer Gustav was given to a German 80 cm railway cannon, a massive piece of artillery meant to be fired from a railway carriage. Krupp of Essen designed it as artillery in the late 1930s with the express intention of demolishing the key forts of the French Maginot Line during a siege. These were the most powerful fortifications available at the time. Gustav was capable of firing 7-ton shells across a distance of 47 kilometers. The Schwerer Gustav weighed over 350 tons when fully built. This piece of artillery was created by the Germans in preparation for the Battle of France. When the conflict began, the world's largest gun was not ready to fight. But it didn't matter because the Wehrmacht's blitzkrieg offensive through Belgium quickly outflanked and isolated the Maginot Line's static defenses, forcing them to surrender without large casualties and rendering the fortifications' destruction unnecessary. Later in the war, the Schwerer Gustav was sent to the Soviet Union. The massive gun demolished an ammo storehouse concealed in layers of granite beneath a bay during the artillery assault of Sevastopol as part of Operation Barbarossa. The 80 cm gun was scheduled to arrive in Leningrad next, and like other German heavy artillery weapons, it was likely to be employed in the Warsaw Uprising, but the revolt was defeated before the heavy artillery was needed. Number 6. Nimitzclass aircraft carrier. The Nimitzclass aircraft carriers are the world's largest warships, with a height of nearly 1,000 feet. They are also the most expensive, costing roughly $4.5 billion each. The 100,000-ton carriers are equipped with anti-aircraft guns and missiles, and can carry up to 90 aircraft. they'll be in charge for the next 50 years. The United States, on the other hand, is already working on its replacement, the Gerald R. Ford class, which will be considerably larger and cost roughly $12 billion. The United States Navy currently has 10 Nimitzclass aircraft carriers in operation. The class's lead ship is named after U.S. Pacific Fleet Commander Fleet Admiral Chester W. Nimitz, the U.S. Navy's last fleet admiral, who served throughout World War II. Number 5. Robot Dog. While dogs are commonly used in combat for functions such as bomb detection, the military has also utilized Fido to design robots. The Big Dog, a robotic monster created by Boston Dynamics, is one example. The Big, rough terrain robot, which is presently being tested in Afghanistan, stumbles slowly up uneven terrain while carrying hefty loads. The artificial beast sounds like a swarm of bees, and its mincing walk gives it the appearance of a show poodle rather than a truly enormous dog, implying that it's neither particularly stealthy or swift. The 240-pound, 109-kilogram behemoth's objective, though, isn't to be silent or swift. It's to carry roughly 100 pounds, 45 kilograms, so troops don't have to carry their own loads. The military, on the other hand, was less enthusiastic about the notion in 2015, claiming that the size and loudness might reveal soldiers' positions. Number 4. Russia's aviation thermobaric bomb of increased power. When asked about their newly created weapon, Russian Deputy Chief of Russian General Staff Alexander Rukshin said, "All that is living merely disappears." The Russians tested and released their aviation thermobaric bomb of increased power in 2007, earning the moniker Father of All Bombs, FOAB. The FOAB is supposedly 4 times more powerful than the U.S. military's largest non-nuclear bomb, the GBU-43B Massive Ordnance Air Bomb, sometimes known as the Mother of All Bombs and officially designated with the name Moab. As a result, the Russian gadget is now the world's most powerful conventional non-nuclear weapon. The FOAB is designed to replace a number of smaller nuclear weapons in Russia's arsenal. It uses only 7 tons of a new high explosive to produce the equivalent of 44 tons of TNT. Its blast and pressure wave provide an effect that is similar to that of a small nuclear weapon, although on a smaller scale. The bomb explodes in mid-flight, resulting in a supersonic shockwave and extremely high temperatures. Number 3. ICBM. The Intercontinental Ballistic Missile, ICBM, is a precision-guided ballistic missile. It was designed to transport nuclear bombs and had a range of at least 400 kilometers. Airplanes, submarines, missile silos, and vehicles are all capable of launching ICBMs. They formed an important aspect of the MAD theory, because they provided the government with the flexibility to strike back and eliminate the opponent. It effectively ensured a second strike on the adversary. Because of the MIRV, an ICBM could now be used to launch many nuclear warheads at the same time as technology advanced. Number 2. Mirv. A several independently targetable re-entry vehicle, MIRV, is a payload for ballistic missiles that carries multiple warheads. Each warhead has the ability to attack any of a number of targets. The old warheads could only carry a single nuclear bomb on a single missile, and could only hit a single target. The Multiple Reentry Vehicle, MRV, missile was the next phase, which could carry many warheads that were all dispersed, but not individually directed, resulting in a shotgun-like burst. The MIRV solved this difficulty, allowing all warheads to be targeted. Number 1. Tsar Bomba. The Tsar Bomba embodies every part of the phrase weapons of mass destruction. The weapon was the Soviet Union's retaliation for the US nuclear program. The bomb was a gigantic contraption that was designed to destroy everything. There was only one detonation, and that was plenty. Tsar Bomba is still the most powerful bomb mankind has ever exploded. The B-41, by comparison, was the most powerful gadget ever produced by the United States. It was also the United States' sole 3-stage nuclear bomb. The Tsar Bomba had a maximum yield of 100 megatons of TNT, whereas the B-41 had a maximum yield of 25 megatons. The most powerful nuclear bomb ever exploded, of course, produced a gigantic mushroom cloud. What do you think about this video? Which of the following top 10 insane weapons of all time do you find most interesting? Do let us know down in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.